While President Lai tries to get the five branches of government on the same page, there were no signs of a let-up in political hostilities. Another batch of recall petitions were handed in even as the president held the meeting. Our reporter Tiffany Wong has more from outside the Central Election Commission in Taipei. Tiffany, what does this latest round of recall petitions signal?
Well, just hours ago, we saw dozens of campaigners come here to the Central Election Commission to submit petitions to recall 12 opposition Kuomintang lawmakers, submitting tens of thousands of signatures that they hope will kickstart the process to get these elected officials out of office. And they had representatives from all over Taiwan come to voice their support for this movement. And they even came from here in the capital in Taipei to Taichung on the west coast, and even flying in from as far as the outlying islands of Jinmen, which are just 3 kilometers away from the coast of China. And some of the representatives stated that they were especially concerned about KMT lawmakers' connections to China and what that could mean for national security in Taiwan.
不是对少数立委有仇恨，也不是在帮民进党争回国会的多数，而是大家都看清了，我们国会的蓝白立委都听命于傅昆萁，而傅昆萁则直接听命于北京的中共政协主席王沪宁。
These 12 KMT lawmakers join a growing list of politicians in Taiwan facing recall campaigns. That number is now over 40 across party lines. And campaigners on both sides cite national security concerns as well as corruption concerns. And most recently, we've even seen anger over budget cuts to the government's central budget. Those cuts were led by the KMT. And we saw another statement by 200 writers who were angered over cuts to the Ministry of Culture. Now, this is all part of growing chaos between the political parties and the branches of government in Taiwan. And this is just the latest battle in the fight for power in the legislature, where no party holds a majority.
And what's the next step for these recalls?
Well, this is just the first round of signatures. There will be a second round of signature petitioning. If enough of those signatures are verified, then these officials will be officially put to a recall vote, which means that this year we could see potentially over 40 recall votes. And if all of those officials are successfully recalled, we could see 40 by-elections to replace them. Of course, that's still a long ways to go. And with President Lai's meeting earlier today, it's possible that we could see a cool down to all these tensions brewing in the political atmosphere here.